All right, so this is Strange Kevin, and he's currently being canceled on TikTok. We'll get into that very soon. But this guy right here has always made these weird jokes. He blew up on TikTok, I believe it was last year or the beginning of this year, something along those lines, for making school jokes. Humor's always been like the dark humor, the over the top, edgy, whatever that kind of humor, right? And then recently, in the recent months, he's become the female gaze. So, for those of you who don't know, the female gaze in this instance would be he's hot because women think he's hot and they think he's confident, whatever. Despite being an ugly man, right? So he's ugly. Men look at him and they're like, yeah, that's probably ugly. They want big buff dudes, right? But the women are like, oh no, this guy's way hotter than big buff dudes. So there's that, right? But his following has gone from probably mostly young people or people who like those dark jokes, right? Like me, for instance, I saw a lot of his content on TikTok because of the dark jokes. And then this new female gay stuff just didn't interest me. He's like acting all shy, and then he like stares into the camera, and it's all confident and whatever. Like women were going nuts, and other women were like, "You're an idiot," and yeah, it was like a whole thing. It wasn't that serious, but now he's being canceled by the female gays community because of a video. But I'll show you just for context what his content is like. This one is actually pretty tame from some of the other ones I've seen.
Every single one of you could choose your own partner for the art project.
I don't know. I don't really like anybody in this class. I might be doing this on my own. Hey, Kevin. Can I be your partner?
Yeah, sure. Take a seat.
Thank you. You're literally the first person who said yes.
What did you have in mind?
Listen, Kevin, I'm not going to BS you. I have a plan on Thursday. A big plan. I'm calling it D-Day. For Doomsday. You want in? I always remember you being nice to me. I don't forget those things.
I'm not really into that.
Well, do you have a better idea?
No. Why don't we do something
Something more violent?
nicer than that? Like
Are you being serious?
something with good energy. Like something positive. Like,
Like what?
I don't know, we can like compliment everybody in the class.
The only reason I came up to you is because I thought you were different. They need to suffer. Now!
Miss, can I change my partner?
You're making a big mistake.
See, so like his content, obviously, right? This is like a school pew pew video, right? He's the quiet kid, etc., etc. So, obviously his content is intended more on the dark side of things, right? He's willing to make jokes that maybe would piss other people off, make them uncomfortable. This is how he started, right? But I believe it was 100% worse before this newfound fame where these women were thirsting over, this bug-eyed lizard guy. And anybody who's watched my content for a long time knows that I make dark jokes, right? Like in the Roe v. Wade situation, I actually pissed Kate off in that one, right? So like, I'm no stranger to pissing off people who watch my content. I'm no stranger to watching or to enjoying the darker side of things, even if I support or am against certain subjects, right? Like for whatever reason, I've always been the dark joke kind of person. So it's not a surprise TikTok decided to show me this. But this is the most unobstructed version that I can find. The scroll's in the corner of the whole video. This right here is Kevin. Feels kicking. So he's laying on his girlfriend's stomach. She's pregnant, obviously, right? She's like, yeah, I'm pregnant. He's like, all right. And then, he punches her. Blood comes up, whatever. He's raging at the game. Get off the game and come lay with me. Shush him in the middle of the game. How about you make me? Chokes her, throws her, hits her head. Boom. She's bleeding on the counter, right? So, like, I mean, the props maybe a little bit far, like slamming her head and now there's blood. But, like, come on. This is his content, right? This is what he's been doing this whole time. This is what blew him up. I mean, look at the likes on these videos as well. Let's see, is it cut off on that one? Right? 873, I'm assuming 1,000. Right, like this 661 something, maybe 600 something. They're all cut off because it's all obviously re-uploads because he was actually just banned. Apparently he was banned for a week, I believe, but his Twitch was just permanently banned. Right, 29 something. Asking a bi girl who her favorite rapper is. Tyler, the Creator. And then he punches the girl. So right? Like all these girls who have been like simping over him, fiending over him, whatever, are now trying to cancel him because of his original content, right? This was like from 2020. Some of these other ones were like 2020, early 2020 as well. So like that's like 2 years ago. Of course, this terrible content that he's been making, this like above the over the top content, that he's been making, of course it's there, right? He's been doing that. That was his original content to even begin with. I can't actually find any of the other videos of him talking about this situation. They've all been deleted off TikTok. I had a bunch saved last night that I was going to actually pull up, but they've all been removed off TikTok, right? So this is Kevin live on his Instagram, obviously also uploaded to TikTok, where he basically claims he's not a part of the situation. It's not him. It's a different Kevin who's, doing the whatever videos, the skits. Oh, so he goes by Kevin. I'm a gay man. That's not me. Kevin had a girlfriend, blah, 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 blah. And then he continues to troll or, mock the people attacking him per se.
You guys confused two different people. And that's really, really... Bro, that is so fucking gross. Hashtag find Kevin. Hashtag find Kevin, bro. Cisets, I'm with you. Let's go attack this domestic violence weirdo. Let's go, this pig who thinks it's funny to beat women. Let's attack him. I'm with you. Let's do it. Give me his @ Look, someone goes, the other Kevin washes his hands, so it can't be our Kevin. Bro, literally, bro. You guys know I don't wash my hands. I'm not trolling, bro. But thank you for the $2. I'm being so serious. This is a problem because, listen, all joking aside, a lot of people have watched like videos of who they thought was me. I've seen that there's a few claims.
I mean, it's clearly him in those videos, right? Like I'm not, whatever. It's clearly him. It is him, right? I think the main thing he should have been like, yeah, I made the content. What are you going to do about it? That's the main thing, right? Like if stuff from my past comes up, right, there's plenty of probably hours of me saying awful, horrible things about people, to people, against people, for people, etc., etc. Minus a few things that I've grown out of per se, right? Like my social media presence in the past was horrible. When I was like 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, I was a bad person, right? It is what it is, right? When that stuff comes up, I'm going to be like, yeah, that was me. Like I haven't said the N-word in like 10 years, right? So like eat one, right? And he should do the same thing in this situation. I made this old content. I don't really make that content anymore. That was me. That's how I blew up. I made these videos, I made these Arab videos, I made these misogynistic videos, whatever. That was his content. That's what blew him up, which is another reason why he still has this audience, because most people don't care. They know this is Kevin. They know this is what he does. They don't care. It's just that simple, right? And he's obviously trolling them. I think he should have just been like, eat a giant fat one. That was my content. This is my content. Don't watch it or do watch it, right? But of course, TikTok goes on the mob. He has to troll them. It just is what it is, right? So at the end of the day, I don't think Kevin is really that serious. Maybe he was over the top doing like the blood props, maybe. But at the end of the day, it is what it is, right? Like Kevin has made some bad jokes. Kevin has made some good jokes. Kevin is generally funny. But at the end of the day, you guys put this weird perception of who you thought he was in your minds, right? This handsome, confident man who women love and are safe with and yada, yada, yada. You guys built that persona in your own minds because you're delusional, right? You thought because this ugly man was an ugly man that you could just get away with, being a part of that, right? So at the end of the day, Kevin is innocent. Kevin didn't do anything. And you guys are weirdos.